on the bus to go to, where are we going? Hello everybody and welcome to Egypt. I am currently at the Great Pyramids of Giza and oh my god, you guys. I can't believe I've made it here before I'm even 25 years old. Seeing it up close, it's just so grand and it's insane when you see how massive these blocks are. They said they're weigh between 70 to 120 tons each, and these were carried from Aswan, most of them, which is literally a 14-hour drive from here. That's where we're going tonight. Oh my god. Can't believe that I am here. This is just wild. Oh jeez, it's coming on the sidewalk.
Hello? All this?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I did not expect him to come up on the sidewalk. I thought that was a road animal. Guess not. My biggest fan is behind me. That guy won't stop following us now. Just, I guess, don't point your camera towards anyone with an animal because they will assume that you want to buy a photo. And I do not. Just in general, be super wary of people coming up to you. Don't smile at people, don't look at people. Just really try to ignore everyone because everyone is looking for money, everyone's looking for a tip. People aren't paid very well here, so tipping culture is really big and they expect a tip for absolutely anything, whether it's a photo or information or a ride. Just definitely understand that going into it. And then you won't be bothered, hopefully. Well, you'll still be bothered, but you won't be pursued by a camel. I have a little thing of notes from when our tour guide was talking. So the biggest pyramid, which is actually over here to your right, my left, is 143 meters high. And it took about 22 years to actually fully build with about 120,000 skilled workers. Each rock is vacuum sealed. That's the method that they used so that everything is super tight together and the structure is able to stay standing for this long and not to collapse. 120,000 workers every day for 22 years to build this huge structure, and then this one behind me is actually 131 meters, and the one that is currently 143 used to be 146, but over time locals started taking some of the limestone. That was before it was historically preserved and they didn't realize like the value of it and used it in different mosques and churches around the city. This one is the only one with a lot of the limestone powder left on it, which used to cover all of them, so they kind of shined in the sun, and that's what attracted the thieves, and that's when everybody started robbing everything. But actually inside of the main pyramid they found nothing, so that's an interesting note. They went to go steal everything and there was nothing inside. Some people speculate that maybe the king spent all of his money building this giant tomb, so he didn't have any treasures left to hold inside. It's around 8 a.m. so this is the earliest that we've done everything, but definitely get here early. There's not that many tourists at all. It's a beautiful day. It's gonna reach about 98 degrees and this is not our hottest spot, so wish us luck. We're just relaxing, hanging out. I got the chillest camel there is. Very grateful.
Behind.
Shelby and I's camels are in love. They keep like nuzzling each other. How cute. We love our camel. I almost fell off though at one point. It was quite frightening. bumpy ride. Or should I say, a humpy ride. I knew she was gonna hate that. Hi, Humphrey. You're the chillest guy there is, aren't you? And here's your lover banana. Bye, guys. Okay guys, you know what's behind me right now? Something that we have all learned about and seen in history books for years and years. The Sphinx. You probably can't really tell, but a little back history if you don't remember back to middle school. The Sphinx was designed to be the ultimate symbol of power in Egypt. So it combined the strength of a lion and the intelligence of mankind to make what they thought of as the greatest guard that you could possibly have to your tomb. And the nose actually was taken off when an Egyptian man came and tried to prove that the Sphinx didn't have any power. Back in the day, women thought it had the power of fertility, so they would come to it, and he was trying to prove that wrong, and now will forever be known as the guy who ruined a beautiful piece of architecture. Gotta go. Really good. The pita is so good. So we just ate. It was awesome. We had a bunch of little apps. There was like this like smoky baba ganoush thing, some cottage cheese tasting dip, falafel, which I'd never had before and is really, really tasty. And then they had like skewers of beef and chicken and the freshest, best pita that I've honestly ever had. The lady just over there makes it fresh per order. You can just taste like it's hot, it's homemade, and I love bread, guys, and that is some dang good bread. But we gotta get back on the bus. We got a couple more stops. It's only 1 o'clock. We've done so much today, it's insane. What the heck is going on? So quick recap, because I'm gonna miss my bus. We started out in Khejimini's tomb, and that dates back from 2340 BC. So it's been there a long time. He was a noble, so there's different tombs for like the peasants, the nobles, and the kings, but it was said that the nobles, they think, had the most power. They were the ones doing all the business, dealing with the people, and the logistics of running the town, basically. Then we went into King Titi's tomb as well, and just to let you know, if you do want to take photographs, you do have to pay about 300 euro outside for an extra ticket for photography, but if you do want a little tip,
outside free.
I paid one of my guides.
The guide for ticket, you know, because ticket, we have ticket for photo. This is TV or
No.
Just in home?
Just for me, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so I paid 50 euro to get some like inside footage of the tombs. If you're claustrophobic, don't do it. I'm gonna miss my bus. It's really cool though. Bye. And the hieroglyphics and inscriptions are original. The buildings themselves have been restored because they have earthquakes and stuff, natural disasters, they have collapsed a couple times, but all of the hieroglyphics and inscriptions inside are 100% original, and authentic. So really, really cool to see. It's just something about Egypt, you learn about it for so long, and then seeing it in person is a whole nother story. You guys gotta come here. all of this area is the Saqqara Archaeological site, and that building right in front of me is actually the first ever man-made structure in history. How crazy is that? So that down there was one of the entrances to a tomb, and it is 33 kilometers deep. You can't even see the bottom from the side. It's insane. So all of these are tombs of princes and princesses and all sorts of royalty and nobility back in ancient times. And it was really cool to learn that actually the princesses in Egyptian times were badasses, and they kind of ran everything around here. Women were very, very, very respected in ancient Egyptian times, not as much now, but they were seen as equals. They called them sisters, which meant that they were equal to their husband. They were only allowed one wife. Some kings were allowed like prisoners and slaves of war, but that was kind of the only exception. And above all, mothers specifically. If a woman was walking around topless, that would let everyone know that she was a mother and she wasn't a girl or a virgin, and everyone would respect her and help her as she went about her life in society. Hello, bee. It's absolutely nuts here. The step pyramid that is right behind me is also King Zoser's as well, and it is the first built stone pyramid. So this building was kind of his living quarters. You could literally touch the limestone and it was polished to perfection, which is absolutely insane considering the machinery that takes now to accomplish. These people knew what they were doing. And then this is his tomb and chamber that actually lies 28 meters deep. So very secure. It's absolutely nuts here. Okay, so by some stroke of bad luck, I ended up filming this entire outro grossly zoomed in on my face. So instead of putting you through that, I'm just going to talk my outro. As always, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post. I am going to get back to posting weekly, and I am even going to try to post twice a week. That might be impossible, but I am looking to achieve the impossible in 2020. If you want content that is even more consistent than that, I am always posting on my Instagram, fashion, travel, lifestyle, you name it. Check it out there. Okay, I'm gonna stop boring you. Thanks for watching. Egypt was sick. Bye.